I'm Mike Montgomery. This is my wife, Charlene. We built an old West town in our backyard, basically. We try to keep every piece as close to the time period as we can. Some of the pieces, the buildings are full. Some of the pieces are original, actual antique pieces from that time era. Some of the pieces are replicas until we can find the right piece. So, you know, we want to fill the buildings up. The buildings they're not empty. You know, they're not facades. They're not just buildings with a desk and a chair in them. They're like it might have been lived in and like it might have been used. We started as a hobby, and we did a benefit 6 or 7 years ago for a little girl that had cystic fibrosis. So me and my buddies got together, my wife and her friends, and we got together and we done a little show to raise money for this little kid. And the public enjoyed the shows that we kind of done, just some Western Wild West shows and shootouts. And they asked us when the next show was, and there is no more, you know. But 7 years later, here we are doing them every weekend. I built the saloon back here behind us for a man cave. For me and my buddies and family, we do family functions in there, different things like that. And we had a wedding. Somebody wanted to rent it for a wedding, I believe. And so then we started renting it out for weddings. So for the next 2 years, it was wedding after wedding after wedding. The word got out. And we done a show once a month or so to keep the people, you know, coming in. But the hobby just turned into an addiction, which turned into this.
Whenever you have a saloon and you host your friends and your hostess, you realize it's not long after that you really need a jail.
Yeah,
the jail was definitely one of the next. We love to ride horses, and my husband does some blacksmithing too, so we had to have a livery and blacksmith, and from then on it was like, what should we do next? And right now we have 2 projects unfinished, a parlor house, 2-story parlor house, going to be phenomenal with all the fancies, and a building for the loom, for a rug weaver and a spinning wheel and that kind of thing, so we can portray history to the children. We have the blacksmith and pottery girl, so it is a living history town. We even have a gypsy that reads the tarot cards, so we got all the fun stuff.
Kind of a mixture of living history and Wild West shows.
Yeah.
About 70 volunteers. Reenactors that come in and put on the shows, they come and play. We built a big playground for them and they come and play. I terminated my work 2 years ago, and this is what we do now. So again, it all depends on who comes through the gate, whether or not we eat or not.
I am Calamity Jane, and she's a very unique character that gets to run around all day and argue with the cowboys. Stays a little bit liquored up, has a good time. I bring the comedy to the shows, so we have the chaotic Wild West shootouts, and it's just a great mix. It's great to hear the crowd laugh and really get into it. I'll never forget seeing just little ones sitting on the bench, like when the horses speed by and they're just like all excited because we bring the Wild West right in front of them. And it's a phenomenal performance by all the characters.
I built the town what I thought an old West mining town might have looked like. You know, it would be in the foothills of the gold mines and the silver mines and the silver strikes and stuff. A good example would be Deadwood. If you see any old photos of Deadwood, they're just small streets and they're cramped and they're dirty and they're, obviously we try to keep the dirt out, but yeah. But we want people to step back in time, what it might have been like. That's our goal. We have a mining sluice over there. We have dirt from Arizona and Carolinas and places like that. We bring the dirt and sand in. Kids get to mine for gemstones during festivals or through the week when we're open on Thursdays and Fridays. It's commercialized a little bit because of the public, you know, to keep the town open, you know. So we have to have the activities for the kids, and we do field trips for kids, demonstrations, like she said before. So weekdays we're open Thursday and Friday, 11 to 5 for just touring the town. You know, it's only $5 a person. The kids are 6 and under are free. On the weekends when we're doing shows, through the summer months when school's out, we do shows every weekend, and it's $10 a person on the days we're doing shows.
Don't forget us at Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
It's a magical town.
We do special holiday events.
We do, after dark, we do the Christmas lights, but the Civil War brass band plays in the streets. We have the Grinch show where the Grinch is stealing the townsfolk's Christmas. And we have Santa Claus riding in on his brand new buggy. His recently purchased. So son is real excited about his buggy. So come out and enjoy Christmas at Dogwood Pass. It's phenomenal. And also, we have horror at Dogwood Pass.
Oh yeah, the Halloween.
Yes. Now
in October.
it's not recommended for very young children, and we can make you pee your pants.
And that's for free.
Yeah, that's for free. I've been living my dream, and that's what a lot of folks, tell me that we're lucky, and we do consider ourselves lucky. Do what you want to in life. That's I preach that. If you have a goal, work hard to achieve that goal, and that's what I've done, and that's what we've done. My family, my friends, and everybody's helped us achieve that, and they're keeping it alive for us.